Hey, what's up, YouTube? Houston here. For those of you that's been following me and supporting me, salute. And for those of you just finding my YouTube channel, welcome. Please remember to hit that subscribe button and that bell. Now, here's the thing about it. They decided they're going to extend student loan relief, right? They're going to extend it till August of 22. That's awesome for a lot of people that's financially strained right now. Now, but this here is even bigger. This is something that a lot of us in the community need, because this is something that has happened to us and it has tainted us with our credit, right? So Biden student loan relief includes big benefit for defaulted borrowers. What's the big benefit? All right, buried in today's announcement, a significant new benefit: borrowers default in their federal student loans will be automatically returned to a good standing, and any delinquency will be cured. So if you have federal, now let me help you understand this. This is not for private student loans. So do not expect this from private student loans like Sallie Mae, like Navient. Now, Navient and Sallie Mae, they were the servicers of federal student loans, but they also issue student loans on their own, okay? So this does not include them. This law does not affect them. So if you have Sallie Mae loans, if you have Navient loans that are not federal loans, this does not include them. So you have to understand that, okay? Now, here's the thing about it. If you have a loan through Wells Fargo, if you have a loan through Bank of America, all the major financial institutions that gave you a private loan, this does not apply to them. You have to understand that, because I think a lot of people is going to get confused because there's no clarity in reference to student loan freezing and in reference to defaulting on student loans and having student loans removed. This is only for federal student loans. Please understand that. That being said, if you have a federal student loan and you went into default, what's going to happen? And you may have to reach out to the Department of Education. But what's happening, what's expected to happen, I should say, they're going to take your student loans out of default and put them into good standing. So not only are you going to get the extra extension from up until August of 2022, you're also going to be, if you have loans that are in default and have negative impacts on your credit, those negative impacts from the default is going to come off of your credit. Okay? Now, again, please understand, this does not include federal student. This does not include private student loans. This is only federal student loans. So you have to be very well aware of that, because people are just saying student loans. But there's a difference between the private student loans and the federal student loans, okay? Now, in terms of you guys that have had your wages garnished and you had a federal student loans, I encourage you to check out the video below this video, because that one actually explains, because some of your student loan servicers, they had broke the law when they had decided to garnish your wages. Okay, so that's the reason it's very important that you be very careful in terms of, are you dealing with private student loans? Are you dealing with federal student loans? Had your legal rights been violated if you was garnished? So if you have any questions about your student loans, okay, whether they're federal or private, and you need a better understanding of it, then in reference to your federal student loans, you have to reach out to the Department of Education. If you have any questions about your personal credit or business credit, period, then click the link and schedule a one-on-one consultation. But you do need to understand, with the extension of the student loans for federal student loans going to August of 2022, Now they're also going to include where if you've been delinquent on your student loans, those student loans will come out of delinquency and they'll remove the negative mark off of the credit file, okay? So it's to put you in a better financial position because that's going to, and it should increase your credit score, okay? It should give you the leverage you need to boost up your credit score, all right? So if you have any questions, again, click the link below this description and schedule a one-on-one consultation.